We got 6 minutes left. So we're in Bob Galley's shop, and YouTube takes us visiting a 4-spider in progress. I've got to have you do one of those for me. I'll be back tomorrow with my 3 Corvairs, 2 of which are in New York and 1's in Bakersfield. So this is Bob's setup. We've got differential cores. We've got beautiful handiwork. I've got one of these in the machine shop. The pistons, the cylinders just got measured. I need new pistons.
This is what's going in there.
Oh, what is it? Just a
110. But yeah, a little bit of.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
And here's the magic to make the early bearings go on and off. Pieces and parts galore. It's much more complicated than you'd ever think, but we've got the pro on the job. Got an early convertible hiding away in the corner.
For 20 years it's been reposing there.
Yeah, I've got a few too. Now they got trees growing through them in the woods.
I've got some spare camshafts. Would you care to have any spare camshafts?
You see, now normal people would hang wine glasses from here, but who wants to be normal when you could have camshafts and engine block cores? Oh, this is great. I had one of my fellows that does some contracting for us go in my barn, and I just got a load of starter cores. And he says, "Are you friggin' nuts? I got 30 or 40 starter cores for later mid-80s GMs. Just your typical old GM, 10 something, I forget the number." Yeah. So I'm going to take the guys on a quick tour. Here's the Corsa that Bob's owned for many, many years. 20 years with a gorgeous yellow pinstripe. Normally the Corsas had a single stripe. This has got a dual stripe and some handiwork on the hood. And we've got our security system here, always on guard, watching things. And a little bit of supplies. Everything's back up on the wall after the earthquake. And bearings and cylinder heads and testing equipment and a lathe and a date book. And I'm going to pencil in my appointment because I want to come back, and I try to make them less than 2 minutes because the computer doesn't like uploading stuff that's more than 2 minutes long. It loses the connection after you've done all your work. Love those computers. Take a quick tour outside. I'll show the impatient second half. I'll show Muggs the killer. Hi, Muggs.
And 2 years ago, this came into our lives, and it was the end of an era.
I don't drive normally new vehicles. I drive an '87 Suburban and an '83 pickup truck.
My wife was. We drove a
green
65 4-door. We drove a 65 4-door for years.
Oh, and there's the whale.
She got in that.
That's the whale.
Scion and never looked back.
Yeah, there's something to be said. Oh, I missed the spare part room, the overstock room, like a pharmacy or a grocery store. Don't reach for things on the top shelf. Oh, boy. People always say to me, "What are you going to do with your junk when you die?" I'm going to leave it to my worst enemy. After people help me.
How about this?
Smog motor, air conditioning motor with the oil filter mounted at an angle.
Yeah, that was because I had an overstock of those oil filters.
Oh, so use them up. They're the Dodge ones?
I got them for $1 a piece.
AC Delco, genuine, with the oil cooler side plates installed, ready to go. So we've seen it all. We've seen the biggest collection of Corvair stuff, and when the junk man comes calling, the price of scrap better be high so we get our money's worth. Lon Wall told me he just scrapped 27 tons.
27 tons, I can believe it.
All right. You've seen it all. Did we miss anything? I don't think so. That's enough. Goodbye. Off to Bakersfield.